is literally maybe a perfect draft. It's literally where you go each other. So it almost seems like all of it is doing what you need to do, what you're very hard, until you step up proportionale, go into Gardet, deal with everything you're about to do.
Well, but you also want you want your opponent to close that space for you.
Which is also very, because right, George Silver talks about stealing.
Yeah, you want him to take the time of the foot, so he's in your time of the hand, and then your hand is going to be faster because it's moving while his feet are.
Remember we discussed Rada stealing as well? This is letting the opponent move to the proportion and stealing it from them. And it feels very Spanish. Everything he was talking about was like, this is...
He doesn't talk shit about the Spanish.
He does.
Oh, does he?
He says, but it's not a lot. He generally applauds them, but then he says something along the lines of, the trouble is when the stone falls out of the Spaniard's mouth, they vomit.
Oh, that's right, that story.
That bit?
Yeah.
Do you remember that, or are you just teasing me?
No, because he tells that was like that's in a Bible story, right? There's a Bible story where the guy puts the stone in his mouth, and he's like, as long as the stone is in his mouth, he won't vomit, because he's worried about throwing up on a boat trip. And he goes on a boat trip, and he's holding his mouth, and then he can't hold it anymore, and he throws up, and he realizes because he let the stone out of his mouth.
When your preparations fail, you just shit out of luck.
Yeah.
And then they blame it on their preparations failing.
And then also your preparations were false.
Yep.
It was a false belief.
So that's some shit talk. I didn't know that was a Bible story. I
think
that story as if it was like
sounds very
Oh, yeah, I told it.
Yeah, and then I told it. That might be what you're thinking
I'm so mad.
Ooh.
Now I had it as like a fortune teller told him, as long as you keep this in your mouth.
Yeah.
But that's exactly what the Spaniards do. They'll go say, oh, did you get thrust? Your Ataha wasn't good.